Hi everyone, welcome back again. This is Gino and I'm doing ICAD number 24. And I was going to just start painting, but I decided I'm going to cover my card with gesso first. I'm applying it with a sponge and I'm just applying one coat of gesso haphazardly all around the card. Now I'm coming in with the Phthalo blue and I'm mixing it with that is by Marie's, and I'm mixing it with brilliant purple, the acrylic paint. So I was very curious what Phthalo meant because I actually did not hear the word before till I discovered Marie's. So when I looked it up, apparently it's short for phthalocyanine. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, which is a synthetic pigment of greenish blue. So colors like phthalo blue and phthalo green are popular among artists for their intensity and tinting strength. See, I had no idea. So that's cool. I learned something today. Right. I colored my card and I set it aside to dry. And now I'm pulling in a new card and covering it with gesso because I'm going to try some drawing today. I don't draw often. I want to draw more often, but honestly I think I have a fear. So I just need to start practicing so that I can, as I tell my daughter, practice makes better, you know. Anyway, so I decided to pull one of her books, storybooks, and try and copy one of the people in the book. And the reason I covered it with gesso, the card with gesso, is because I want to paint it after. And I don't want the paint to soak into the paper. So I covered it with gesso, which would help it move along on the page instead of soaking into the page. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can't tell you the last time I drew anything. Well, I mean, other than like leaves and, plants, but people are not my strong point at all. I need to really, really work on that and practice. And this was difficult, but it turned out a lot better than I expected it to. So I was kind of scared because, I'm recording and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, people are going to see how crappy I draw. But I actually, it wasn't too bad. I decided here to change the angle of her arm because I am really bad at hands and faces. So that's why I picked a picture with, no face showing. And I real catch my skin to get this arm. It looks weird still, but I was like, you know what, this is good. I'm taking this. So I decided to go in with some paint. I just chose a color that I already had out that was, it was already on my plastic. I didn't look for new paint, and then I decided what could go with green, and I decided the red, which was already also out on my plastic. So yeah, now I'm gonna try and fill in the colors to try and make it look a bit realistic. So that splotch on her skirt, I did not notice it until I was almost done, because I was actually looking for a brown for her skin and her hair, and while I was looking for it, the paint basically dried, and it dried in a pool right in the middle there. So, but hopefully at the end it looks, more covered. I tried my best to get rid of it and cover it up. So now I'm just gonna go through a process of going back and forth, trying to get some definition and color and texture in her clothes and her hair and her hands. Yeah. So that's me attempting to do this based on videos that I have watched. Yeah. I think it was right about here that I noticed it, and I was like, okay, Gina, you need to work on covering this up. So yeah, I tried. So I'm just going back and forth. I keep going over the top and the skirt. I allow when I'm doing the bottom, it's allowing the top to dry. And I'm just going over the same areas because I want it darker because that's where the shadows are supposed to be. I am not in any way proficient at this. I'm trying what I see others do. So this is my attempt at it. As I said, I really want to practice more and I really should try to and not have this fear that I have. One person that I recently discovered, her name is Temi Danzo Art. Well, the name of her page is Temi Danzo Art. She is an amazing artist. She makes the drawing looks so real. It's amazing. So y'all could check her out. I'll link her YouTube channel down in my description. She's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I aspire to her level. But yeah, so I just look at others and I try to do what they do, and well, this is the result. Now I'm just splattering some red Sargent acrylic paint and some blue just to mimic the background colors. I'm splattering that on the page, and then I'm gonna fussy cut her out and get her stuck on the page. I found that around her it looked too white, so I'm just trying to go around my edges with a black marker. So now I'm ready to put her down. I'm just trying to decide where exactly to put her. I didn't do legs because, I mean, this is the first time in a very extremely long time that I've done a person. So I just, keep it simple. And then I found these stars in the book and I decided, she's actually looking at something. So I gave her something to look at. So I just gonna cut them out and stick them above and around her. And then when that's done, I actually have more words to stick on. Yay, I found something that fits. Well, I find it fits. And the word for this card is I'm possible. I found that was so cool because they broke it up. Instead of impossible, it's I'm possible. Which to me, it's like saying that I can do it, whatever it is. It's not impossible. So saying that I'm possible, I'm here, I made it, God put me here, and I can do it, whatever it is. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, which is Philippians 4 and verse 13. So I just loved that, and I just found it was so cute and so simple, and I felt that it fit. I gave her some grass to stand on because it seemed like she was just floating on the card. And that's it for my card. Thank you, everybody. Bye.